In the world of solar, bifacial modules have a habit of coming and going like the latest tech fad. Every few years, they show up in residential sales pitch, usually right around the time reps need something new and advanced to talk about. So the question is, are they actually better than traditional panels, or is this another sales tactic? And the answer is, well, it depends. So let's break it down. A bifacial module is basically a solar panel that's transparent on both sides. So instead of using a solid white or black backsheet, it's glass on glass. That design allows sunlight to hit both sides, the front and the rear of the panel, generating electricity from both surfaces. Sounds impressive, right? But here's where things get interesting and a little more technical. All solar panels, even traditional ones, already have some level of rear light utilization. When a panel uses a white backsheet, that white surface actually reflects light back into the cells. So while it's not a true bifacial panel, it's still helping the cell capture some of that scattered light. In other words, every panel is technically bifacial to some degree, just not in the way marketing makes it sound. And that reflection from the white backsheet, it's not just about capturing a little extra light, it also helps keep temperatures a bit more stable, protects the cells over time, and ensures more consistent energy output across the lifespan of the panel. Now, when you replace that backsheet with glass, you lose some of that reflectivity, but you gain transparency. So instead of bouncing the light back in, you're trying to capture new light from underneath. Here's the catch though. For that to work, you need space under the panel and a surface that can reflect sunlight, like concrete, gravel, snow, or a light-colored ground. That's why bifacial panels make a ton of sense on ground mounts, carports, and pole mounted systems. Basically anywhere light can hit the underside. But if you're mounting them just a few inches above a standard composition shingle or tile roof, there's no room for that backside light to do its job. All you've done is pay more for glass on both sides, which might actually trap more heat and reduce your long-term gains. Let me give you an example real quick. I recently reviewed a proposal for a homeowner that used Hyundai bifacial modules, rated up to 482 watts. Sounds powerful, right? But when I compared that design to one using Qcells Qtron 430 watt panel, that actual energy yield difference was negligible. Why? Well, because those bifacial modules were installed almost flush to the roof. They weren't going to see any rear side gain at all. In fact, depending on the mounting configuration, the temperature coefficient, the performance could even be slightly lower. That's not a knock on Hyundai by any means. They make excellent modules. It's just a reminder that design context matters more than brochure numbers. Now, if you were to install those same bifacial modules on a carport, pergola, or elevated racking system where air can actually flow freely under, then yeah, you could see 5 to 15% extra yield depending on the ground albedo and tilt. That's where bifacial technology shines, quite literally. But here's the part that frustrates me. Many homeowners get told these are premium panels, when in reality, a typical rooftop, you're not getting that premium benefit. You're being quoted a higher price for bifacial modules, and your system is a standard flush mount on shingles or tiles. You're probably just better off with a high efficiency monofacial panel like Qcells Qtron, REC Alpha Pure, or even the Maxion 6, because those panels are optimized for what rooftops actually offer. Consistent front side light capture, good heat management, and stable long-term performance. So the takeaway, Don't get swept up in the bifacial buzzword. It's great technology, sure, just not for every application. If you're putting solar on a roof, a high quality monofacial panel with a reflective white backsheet will do just as well, if not better, over time. But if you're building a ground mount, carport, or have a pergola style layout with some clearance, then absolutely check out a bifacial. That's where you'll see those gains. At the end of the day, it's not about what's trendy. It's about what's engineered right for your home. And if you'd like a second opinion on or want me to look over your quote, visit us at reinnovations.org. And just go ahead, use that link down in the description below, and make sure to like and subscribe. I've been in the industry for over a decade, and I've seen how fast tech evolves, from solar modules to batteries, smart home systems, and even the apps that tie it all together. It's what I love doing, and I'd be happy to help make sure you're getting the right system for your home or business. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon for more deep dives like this, because when it comes to renewable energy, knowledge is power. Thanks for watching. I'm Dale with Renewable Innovations, and I'll see you in the next one.